Hello? What it do? I'm trying something new here. Trying to get this to work on both live streaming on TikTok and live streaming on the YouTubes. I'm trying my best right now. I'm not sure if it's working. Looks like it might be. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working on TikTok. Looks like YouTube's working, but TikTok definitely not working. What's going on here? TikTok looks like it's frozen. That is so weird. Please hold. Can you guys see my screen in... No video signal. Let's see here. Compatibility. Capture compatibility. What could reduce performance? Apply. Is this actually working on TikTok? Because it looks like it's broken. If you can see me moving on TikTok and not just the game menu, if somebody could just be like, yeah, it works, or no, it doesn't. Yo, shiz is broken. Because I have no idea. I see a bunch of people on TikTok. What up, TikTok? I know I haven't streamed in like forever, but I'm pretty sure it's because I can't dual stream, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of interesting. So essentially I see the game on my screen, but it looks like it's frozen. I'm not exactly sure if this is working properly. Why is this looking so odd? Let's maybe capture compatibility. Apply. Is this working or is this frozen? Is TikTok working? Yes or no? I just need a yes or no in the chat. Somebody yes or no in the chat on TikTok, please. Because otherwise I'm going to be sitting here streaming my pause menu and that looks super dumb. Maybe I can't stream both at the same time. My computer should be powerful enough. Let's do a TikTok test, I guess. I'm going to have to go look myself since nobody on TikTok is responding. Dear TikTok, is my stream working? I don't see any yeses or nos. Account switched. Let's see. Am I live? Does it show that I'm live? How do I know that I'm live?
Yeah, last time was a lot of fun.
I don't know how to use TikTok well enough, clearly. So, if I could just get like a yes or a no in the chat if you can see my game. Otherwise, you just see the pause menu. Game or pause? Game or pause? I'm not sure which one it is. I can't see. My profile isn't saying that I'm live, which is weird. And I don't see anything actually popping up, which is super odd. Dear TikTok, why is it not working? Because I'm totally running around playing in my world, but all I see is my pause menu. What is going on here? Frame drops 0. Encoder frames per second 60. Frames per second 60. I see the game. I wonder if I could just go like this maybe and then go like that. Does that work? Does that work if I do it now? It doesn't look like that's working either. WTF TikTok, why is your software so bad? Like, bruh. Why is your software so bad? Dear TikTok, why are you not working? Lock source, center screen, blah, 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 blah. Pin. Bruh, what is going on here? I love that I can see my cursor. Okay, I can see my cursor in the game, but then it doesn't change my game. I don't know. Maybe you can see me. I don't know. If you can see me, just like drop me a yes or a no, because I can't even tell that this is working at all, which is super odd. Like super duper duper odd. This is going to be a massive fail. It's going to be a massive fail, but either way, I'm having fun. Welcome everybody on TikTok. This is the first time I'm trying to dual stream. So as you can tell, I'm not a pro streamer. I'm just a dude that works a lot and just wants to hang out and play some Minecraft. So I don't understand why this isn't working properly, but hopefully somebody that's smarter than I am can figure this whole little situation out, because I don't seem to be able to. And I'm just trying to dig out my base and make it look cooler, because right now I've done so many things around the world that I wanted to add to my base, but this doesn't seem like it's showing you anything. So I'm not sure if you can even see anything on TikTok. I know OBS is working for YouTube, so shout out to OBS for being the OGs. Like TikTok, I think you might need to work on your software a little better. I'm just saying. Because right now it is not working as advertised from what I can tell, but I don't know what people see, because all I see is a frozen screen on my TikTok screen, and then if I open my app on my phone, it doesn't even say I'm live, which again, kind of concerning, but whatever, you know, it's just one of those things. You got to live and learn. And so that's what I'm trying to do, trying to learn why my TikTok don't work. Live? Am I live? You're live on another device. That is hilarious. Okay, so it says I'm live on TikTok, but I can't see my TikTok stream. Let's go to this account. And let's go to my account washed. Yeah, it's totally just showing the pause menu, which is super whack. See, I can hear myself, but I can't see myself. Broken. Not cool, bruh. Not cool, bruh. Why is my game not working? Let me try to fix this problem, because this is absolutely a problem. Y'all are seeing my pause menu, and you're not seeing the actual gameplay, which is kind of whack. Like, if I had to say so, it is pretty whack. Capture compatibility. Let's try to turn that off. Maybe that'll work. Back to game. Back to game. What happens if I... Hold up. Sorry, YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix this. Back to game. Let's save and quit and see if I can get this to work. Quit game. I'll relaunch the game and see if that works. I don't know. I don't know at this point, because honestly, like, you would think that it would work, but I'm from the US. Yo, what up, Tolan? Welcome in. Tolan228. Appreciate you answering. I don't know why I could see it there, but I can't see it here. Unless it's because so many people joined after your comment. I don't know. But I don't see your actual comment in the chat, which is super odd to me. But we're going to try to relaunch Minecraft right now and see what happens. What up, Inforged? Welcome in. As you can tell, I'm having major technical difficulties at the moment and trying to get this to work. So yeah, it's totally just like freezing. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe because... Let me try something else really quick. I think I have an idea. Yo, what up, Alistair? So give me 1 second here. I'm going to change this to... let's turn off Minecraft the game and see if that actually releases that to TikTok. No. TikTok is still kind of broken. TikTok, why is your software so janky? Why can't you just let me use OBS, TikTok? Why do you gotta have proprietary software that sucks? Yeah, I'm trying to stream on TikTok, but it's literally just got like my pause menu Like, it's frozen on TikTok. So I'm not sure exactly why TikTok insists on having their own software on my computer, because this stuff is pretty whack. It's not working. TikTok, you suck. Not the chat, but the actual software is pretty garbage. That's super weird. Let me BRB this. Okay, so that's not working. I hope y'all are having a happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Alistair and Forge. Thank you so much for joining on YouTube. TikTok is broken. It is broken. So let's see here. Let's see. How can I potentially fix this? Maybe I can do a display capture? Potentially? I don't know. I'm feeling like this might be have to be a one stream kind of thing. So is it showing my monitor? Okay, I can see my monitor, and my monitor is moving around. Okay, so let's do display capture potentially. And then if I could go to Minecraft, can I turn the game on and see if it works? Okay, so as soon as I turn the game on, it goes away. What the actual F, TikTok? TikTok, you suck. Why is this so broken? I can see my game on my stream, right? Stream is totally working on YouTube just fine, just like it should, because it's an actually good streaming platform. TikTok, on the other hand, is hot garbage. TikTok's hot garbage. So display capture doesn't want to work either. I'm not exactly sure why. But if I try to turn that back on, it goes just right to my pause menu, and then nada. Nada. Why is this not working? Let me just shut TikTok off. Bye, TikTok. Y'all are trash. Oh my gosh. No, TikTok, I'm going to just close you because you suck. You definitely suck. I don't know if I could even try relaunching the game. I don't know, dude. I don't know at this point, because TikTok, you have proprietary software, and your proprietary software is kind of broken. So there's that. I mean, congratulations on having a completely broken streaming system. Can't stream with two different things, but locks you into only streaming on TikTok. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to only stream on TikTok, because TikTok is whack AF. And it doesn't want to work at all. Couldn't capture the game. Interesting. TikTok is hot garbage. You can multicast with Streamlabs only to Twitch. Like, I could I could use my OBS to stream to Twitch, but it does not give me the option to stream to whatchamacallit, to TikTok through OBS. I don't have like a stream key, because like I only have like 1,000 followers on whatchamacallit, TikTok. So like I have to use their TikTok thing, which is kind of hot whackness. Oh yeah, I would never use Streamlabs OBS, because it's just a forked version of OBS Studio, which, you know, I can understand is probably like cool for some people, but literally all Streamlabs is trying to do is take money from Streamlabs OBS, because Streamlabs OBS is the one that actually makes the software. And then Streamlabs is like, yo, we can profiteer off this. And I'm just like, Streamlabs, you can go F yourself for that. You know, because I'm sure they don't donate to Streamlabs as much as they should. You know, because literally the only reason Streamlabs OBS works is because it's open source software. And then they're trying to profit off of it. So Streamlabs, no thank you. No thank you. So connected account. Let's see here. Stable release. Hi, cursors. No. Whatever. At least YouTube still works. I could give one F about TikTok. I was trying to be cool and stream on TikTok too, but it's kind of hot garbage. Like TikTok Live Studio is TikTok Dead Studio to me. I should just uninstall that software right now. Right now, because that software is useless. Useless. Sorry, I'm totally on a rant right now. Totally on a rant. Hey, my mouse cursor's back. Yay, I can see my mouse. Okay, so yeah, TikTok Live Studio, massive fail. So unless I want to stream on like one or the other, which I can guarantee you that's why TikTok does it like that, is that way you can't stream on other platforms. Sorry, TikTok, but you're not that cool, bro. You're not that cool. Okay, so I think we fixed that problem just by turning off. Yeah, but TikTok, like how much of that is really actually true traffic? Because like I had like 500 people join my stream and then one person commented. So how much of that is actually genuine and how much of it is just bot traffic? You know what I mean? Like that's how I kind of feel about it. But the fact that I can't dual stream is kind of concerning. You know, like why are you A, tying up system resources with your own software? B, why does it not work? And like, kind of whack in my opinion. Like it should work better. Like if that's your sole product and you can't get it compatible with other streaming services, maybe that's why. And I don't have that big of a following on, like I have more followers on TikTok, but I like YouTube better. YouTube is just like a better platform, right? And it keeps all of my live streams and everything. So it's like evergreen content to where I always have a record of my live streams with YouTube, and I would much prefer that because then I could go back and like watch all my videos and stuff. So I don't know. Like I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok, and I think that's now a hate-hate relationship. As my late friend Ashley would say, hate, hate, hate. Yeah, having the VODs is so much better on TikTok. I'm just saying. Or on YouTube. It's so much better than like what TikTok really offers. Like, in my opinion, TikTok just potentially offers a bunch of bot traffic and it doesn't really do anything. So I don't know what to think about all that. I genuinely don't know what to think about TikTok. I think it's just broken software personally. It's not cool. It's not cool in the book of washed. That's just how I feel about it though. I know some people really like TikTok and all that other stuff, but that's more of like a generational thing. And remember, I'm a grandpa. I like things that work. I like things that work, period. Like I shouldn't have to make a choice between YouTube and TikTok kind of thing. So the fact that I can't just get a stream key from TikTok and then stream from my OBS is kind of sus in the first place. So if given the choice, I'm always going to choose YouTube, not TikTok. So that's my feelings, and it is what it is. I mean, I don't have any loyalty to TikTok. I don't really post on TikTok either. That's the other thing. I don't really use it as a social platform. So I think that's one of the big issues is that, you know, I just don't really see the value in TikTok, I guess. Most people would probably argue with me and be like, no, TikTok's amazing. And I would just be like, why? Why do you think it's amazing? Because you can watch it on your phone and not a computer? Like right now, I could go into my bedroom and watch the stream on my Apple TV on the YouTube app. So like, is it really better? Because I can't do that. I can't do that with TikTok. You know, so like if I wanted to lay in bed and hang out and watch the stream, couldn't do it. It's not an option. So in my mind, YouTube's got them beat. YouTube is number one. I mean, it should be. I mean, in all reality, like it should absolutely be number one. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so I'm under my wool farm. I know where I'm at now. So I was over here trying to make a better base, right? Because I have some cool ideas. And so that's what I was going to try to do is to build out my base here. And all I've been doing is kind of like digging out some of these blocks to make like stairs essentially. I wonder if I could do it like this and just jump over there like that. Since I don't have a stairway built, and this is I totally forgot that we had a quartz farm. That's how long it's been since I've like played consistent Minecraft, is that I legitimately forgot like a massive part of my house. And I'm trying to get back down to that area too, which would be nice, because then I can utilize more of the space in here, which would be cool. Because I've got so much space dug out already that it would be nice to be able to utilize some of that space and do some cooler builds, because I just want to build some stuff. That's it. I like my digital Minecraft Legos. Yo, what up, Blazer? Welcome in. Videos and streams on the same platform is amazing. Yeah, Twitch has insane ads. Kick is super overhyped. Kick, I doubt Kick's going to be around like 5 years from now. Like, honestly, I think it was just like kind of one of those flash in the pan kind of things, to where they're going to make a big splash by hiring certain streamers and stuff to promote their platform. But at the same time, I bet you as soon as those contracts end with those streamers are going to be right back on YouTube, because YouTube it's honestly just like a well-built platform. It really is. Like, YouTube has been around for so long. I know I'm older than YouTube, but still, like, I'm like 50 million times older than TikTok. I've never heard someone say, yo, who's your favorite Kick streamer? I forgot Kick existed. Legit, though. I mean, in 5 years from now, you're going to be like, Kick, like, what are you talking about? Like the cereal? Wait, I don't even think that was a cereal. Was that a cereal? I don't know. I got bad memory. Bad memory. It's that Alzheimer's kicking in. Dementia, whatever you want to call it. I should make jokes about that. My grandma had dementia. So... Oh, shoot. Good thing I have feather falling on that. Oh, my God. Kick, that thing you do with your foot? Yeah, right? People are going to be like, is that a soccer brand? I don't know. It sounds like a soccer brand. Like, is that what you... Football? Is that what you're talking about? Like, nah, bro. The streaming service that everybody's clearly forgotten about and will as soon forget about it, like as soon as it showed up, kind of thing. Because honestly, I don't think I've ever been on Kick once. I've watched so many videos about like how Kick is just like a massive scam, essentially. You know, certain streamer. I love watching like documentary streams on YouTube. Those are probably my favorite things, because I love learning all the time. So I try not to watch what I call crap content. And what I mean by that is just like, you know, reality TV or anything like that, where it's like watching somebody else's live their life is like, oh my gosh, I'm so amazing, blah, 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 blah. Which is ironic considering I like to stream. But I mean, Minecraft, let's be honest, it's a single player game, and it would probably be super boring just sitting in my room, just listening to music. So that's why I like to stream. You know, I genuinely do not care. Like, I make really good money as far as like my career goes. So I'm not worried about like blowing up on YouTube or TikTok or anything like that. I just want to be able to hang out and like talk to people, get some really good ideas. So that's my genuine motivation for streaming, because 99% of the time, y'all know the game better than I do. Look at .j for an example. I mean, the godfather of the stream, .j, he knows Minecraft so well. That dude is like a straight up savant status when it comes to Minecraft. He knows all the little tricks, all the little details, and all the little things. And I'm just like, how do you know this? But then I also remember that he's been playing the game for like 10 years. So, you've been on Kick once? Dang. It feels the same as Twitch, but more gambling and less ads. Interesting. That's actually genuinely interesting to me, because I have not been on Kick ever at all, kind of thing. And so hearing that from like one of my online friends that, yeah, it's kind of whack, I'm just like, like, do I really need to go check it out if they're already telling me it's kind of bunk? And, you know, so that's where I just kind of question, you know, why anybody would stray from YouTube. I don't know why I felt like I should try to stream on TikTok, but I was talking to Pineapple last night about TikTok and stuff, and I was like, I'm off today, maybe, because I just wanted to stream all day. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to stream, but it's definitely going to be more than like an hour. I can guarantee all that. I'm probably going to be playing until like way later, hopefully, is my goal. because I have had one of those weeks where I feel like I've worked, I don't even want to say the amount of hours that I've worked right now because it's genuinely going to depress me. But getting to play some Minecraft and just vibe out. As you can see, like obviously I've done a little bit, but that's because during the week, like I've just been so tired after working, which is kind of crazy because I work at a computer. Like I work at this computer, and I was just like mentally exhausted that all I did was start digging in my base and was like, yeah, I don't feel like streaming. I'm not feeling really like social right now. I just want to kind of like mindlessly dig. And that's all I've been doing for the last couple days. As you can see, I've dug out a significant bigger part of my underground base. So it was just like, let me just dig and have fun. You know, I'm not really doing anything crazy. Like I'm not adding any cool builds or anything. Like I'm literally just doing something kind of mindless to like take my mind off of work. And so I was like, yeah, I probably don't need to stream this. People will probably understand. So I hope you all do understand. Ooh, my inventory's full. My inventory's full. We gotta go clean it out before all of these blocks disappear. So let's jump over here. My base is kind of like a weird maze right now. It's kind of funny. Dirt, dirt, dirt. So let's throw the dirt in there. Let's go up one level and put these away. And so, yeah, I've just genuinely had fun kind of digging around aimlessly and thinking about like what I do want to build, which I think will be cool. Like I got a couple of good ideas. But I wanted to put some staircases in so I don't have to keep using the water elevator, right? Not that the water elevator isn't super dope. Like I love this water elevator, but I want to make it to where like Alistair could actually get out of the house safely. Like I don't want Alistair to have to risk precious little cat life to try to get out of here safe. So that's why I was like, maybe I should put some effort into fixing my base. That way there's more staircases and stuff. Ooh, I've got mushrooms and copper ore. Let's put the copper ore back down here. Okay, so this is copper ore level, and I only know that because I saw Alistair's cute little self. So let's throw the copper ore in there. And then let's go grab the rest of these blocks. So since Kick is just ruleless, so people stream movies illegally and inappropriate stuff, gambling and content. Oh, wow. Yeah, it kind of seems like the Wild West of streaming platforms, I guess is a good way of saying it. Like, I think you really hit the nail on the head there in Forge, because I haven't used it, but I mean, the experience that I've heard so many other people talk about is that it's just kind of like a renegade streaming platform to like compete with YouTube and TikTok kind of thing. So, I mean, I get it. But at the same time, I like to watch developer blogs and stuff like that, because, you know, I like to program, and, you know, I work a lot on the computer. So 99% of my awake hours are spent at this amazing PC that I've built. And I've watched so many videos talking not positively about Kick, how it's basically built on the Twitch backend. So it's essentially just Twitch with less rules, is like probably a good way of saying it, because it's literally the same thing. It's literally built on the AWS backend and utilizes Twitch's feature set. That's like the only reason that Kick exists, is because they can use the backend for Twitch. So I was like, why would anybody switch from Twitch? But now it makes sense, because if you're saying that it's ruleless, yeah, you know, but things like that only last so long. Like they burn out pretty quickly. So I don't think it's really going to be like a competitor for like long term, kind of like how YouTube has been around for decades now, kind of thing, to where I think, you know, Kick is probably going to burn out probably sooner than later. You know, people are going to be like, oh, I don't want to just watch people gamble with fake money on websites that they probably own. The only reason Kick exists is because of gambling. The owner has a gambling site which they use to fund the site. Yeah, and I bet you, like, I was watching, because, like, obviously I live in Las Vegas, so, like, I know a lot about gambling, and not not a lot, but like IGT is like one of the biggest software developers and slot machine makers out here. And I've known numerous people that have worked there and stuff like that. And they've explained to me like how slot machines are built and stuff like that. So I have a pretty good understanding as far as what's possible. And especially with online gambling, they do not have the same regulations that IGT or any other actual company like Bally's or anything like that would have when it comes to being legitimate. Right? So a lot of the gambling that you probably see going on is probably with like fake money and then fake payouts and stuff like that. And then they can probably tag certain users, right? So like if I was a streamer that like went live on Kick to do gambling or whatever, I could probably sign like a backdoor deal and an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that, you know, I would devote so many hours to fake gambling and I would win this much fake money, and as a result I would be paid X amount. Like, I guarantee you that's probably what's going on behind the scenes. I guarantee it. Like, obviously I can't prove it, but there's some hard allegations there that I just don't understand how they could generally be profitable unless they're scamming people. Like, really. So it's not like YouTube. Like, YouTube has such a wide advertiser net that so many different companies advertise on YouTube and stuff like that. So like, I could genuinely see how YouTube profits and makes money and shares that profit, because it's not like they're sharing a large amount, especially with like smaller creators, which is a majority of the streamers and like content creators that they have on their platform, versus, you know, some of the like other accounts like Twitch and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'd be curious. I would love to get big and then like, you know, talk about that more. Like if I had like more insider information, you know what I mean? Like I would definitely be like, nope, I'm not signing your NDA. Not signing that. No, thank you. I like to talk too much. All right, what's the game plan? I gotta fix these stairs because those stairs go down from like outside, and I want to put like a cool staircase in. So that's, as you can kind of see, that's what I'm building over here. Is some cool staircases. It's kind of my goal. I want to dig out this whole area and put in really fancy stairs that go up around the outside of my base, but then also have like some cool tunnels. I definitely want to Penn and Teller my whole platform, or my whole underground base. Yo, Alistair, I just said F TikTok and was like, close that app. That app's garbage. Not to like talk so strongly, but I mean, I've never really had a platform utilizing, or I've never had a problem utilizing the OBS platform to stream to YouTube, which is not YouTube's proprietary software kind of thing. So it's an open source software. I love open source software to a certain extent. And TikTok, they have their own proprietary software that you have to download. And I mean, I'm terrified to run it through Ghidra, which is a reverse engineering software that the NSA has developed here in the United States. I have it on my computer. I mean, if I really wanted to dive into TikTok and expose them, all I would have to do is start, you know, plugging in the variables and stuff, and then you'd be able to see exactly what's going on behind the scenes with that TikTok live studio garbage, because it just does not work that well. I mean, that would be an interesting video, but then I would have like all of the CCCP coming after me probably, as far as like exposing TikTok for like stealing personal information and every little bit of information that's probably data mined out of my computer while I'm streaming kind of thing. Because I genuinely do not trust TikTok software at all. FBI, open up! It would actually be more of an NSA thing, you know, because NSA is the one that deals with a lot of the Homeland Security. I believe they're under the Homeland Security branch, and they're the ones that deal with any sort of digital stuff, you know. I know that the FBI, you know, in like the sense of like the whole assassination attempt with that shooter's phone or whatever, they're the ones responsible for like opening up and doing the investigation. That's really the only reason that they have the shooter's phone. And I don't know if y'all have read like the news reports about they had to utilize untested and unreleased software from, I think it was Codeline or something like that. They're in an Israeli company that basically makes it to where they can crack into somebody's phone past the encryption. Because a lot of people use biometric encryption nowadays. Like on my iPhone, it's triggered to my face. You know, it doesn't have a thumbprint scanner anymore. It has a face scanner. And so that's all done locally on the actual iPhone. I don't really read the news because I'm not American. Yeah, you're lucky in Forge. This place is like a dumpster fire right now in a lot of ways. And I don't watch the news. Like I watch like reels and stuff on my Instagram, like when I'm sharing memes between friends, because that's just how me and my friends communicate. We don't even really talk. We just send memes or like reels, right? So, I mean, generally that's how we communicate a lot, but yeah, you're definitely lucky you're not an American right now, because right now the country is going through such a polarizing political season that, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that in my entire life, the government has just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's because we have a two-party system. Yeah, I don't want to read the news either. I completely understand that, Alistair, because at the end of the day, corporations control America. The people, I watched this YouTube video about how people, like the actual average person, has no influence on politics. Like, it's just one of those things. Yo, New Jersey's dope. I hear it's the Garden State. I've never been to New Jersey, but I've known a lot of people from New Jersey, you know, because a lot of people that move to Las Vegas generally come from like colder Eastern climate. So that's a big part of it. That's the only reason I know about like anything, but they all speak very highly of New Jersey. And that would be cool. Like you and Jay get like a streamer house. Think about how rad that would be, you know? If I had oodles and oodles and oodles of money, that's like what I would want to do. I'd be like, yo, Pineapple, come here and move in and let's like make the coolest streaming house possible, you know? Because with my technology background, you know, it would be kind of like the Truman Show-esque. I know that's like super, that's such a reference. That's an old reference. Oh yeah, there's definitely been talk about a streamer house. Dude, it would be dope. Think about it. You can get a bunch of IP-based cameras and then you just feed it into an NVR and you would be able to pull up any stream in the house and put it on camera kind of thing. One of my original goals, you know, if it wasn't such a huge security risk, was to have a camera on Moby as much as possible and then make like MobyCam a reality. Like I even created a Moby YouTube account just for Moby to have his streaming content. But it's just, it would be very hard just because I would need to manually switch camera views constantly because he moves around the house so much. Because he's allowed to do whatever he wants. Like he owns this house basically. This is Moby's house. I just kind of live here. It's one of those things. But even when I had my own little place, like it was still hard because he would sometimes go downstairs or he'd be upstairs. Your content on TikTok of Moby is adorable. He is adorable. Like I am so lucky with him. Like I cannot express to you how lucky I am with the Moby man. He is permanent lock screen. This is Moby's house. I just help pay the bills is totally true. Totally true. Think about it though. Like if I could get like Moby monetized Moby to where, you know, I could, that would be the ultimate goal, is to where I get just like a cool little place for me and him to do our thing and just post content of Moby all the time. That would be the dream. That would be the ultimate dream. Like I'm not even kidding. He is the cutest thing ever. And this morning I just spoiled the absolute crap out of him. I took him a few places this morning, but I love that little guy. I am so lucky and blessed that he's in my life. He's genuinely the best. So this morning, Pineapple and I were texting super late last night or whatever, and I'm off today, but she's not. So she had to go to work. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to copyright Moby, but I might be able to copyright like Moby Man or like a nickname or a username or something like that. But I'm not super savvy in all things marketing. Like I said, I'm a computer programmer by nature, so I'm super nerdy and very introverted, if you can't tell. The Mobs. That's so cute. I think it's hilarious when I see people like typing out nicknames for Moby because everybody spells them so many different ways. And I genuinely love that. Like my auntie, she always be spelling Moby like different ways, which is adorable. And like I just spell Moby Moby, but like my family, they all spell his name differently, which I think is adorable. Like he is the dog of many names, like many versions of his name, which I think is so cute. But I've copyrighted, or actually not copyrighted, I've trademarked stuff in the past. So, you know, I might be able to potentially figure out how to trademark Moby Man or like Moby's face or something like that, which would be super cute. Like, think about that, you know? This dude trademarked his dog. I'm just thinking about how laughable that is. The patent and trademark office would be like, is this fool for real? Like, did he really just submit a trademark application for his dog and be like, yeah, I've already sold merch with his face on it across state lines, so give me my trademark. Thank you. Because that's literally all you have to do. Most people don't understand. Like, patent and trademark lawyers make so much money, but like literally you can just go do the process yourself. So like if .j and Forge or Alistair, if any of y'all wanted to like do anything like that, definitely just shoot a question over, because I do own the trademark for Washed. So like my logo on stream and everything is actually trademarked. It's an actual trademark registered with the PTO, so Patent and Trademark Office. So you just got to have like some reading abilities most of the time with legal stuff. If you can read, you can probably figure it out on your own and avoid paying lawyers and stuff like that a lot of money that you probably don't have. So like I not patented, but I trademarked Washed, you know, pretty early on. And so I was really blessed in that sense, because I've already had people try to like steal my merch and my other stuff and try to sell it in like different states. I'm like, nope, cease and desist. You cannot do that. And if somebody really got out there like with my logo and was making a lot of money, I could sue them for literally everything they made plus damages. Plus damages. You wanted to trademark your Minecraft username? Well, I mean, you could do like a stylized trademark. Like, you know how my what is it? How my like skin like is my YouTube profile picture kind of thing, you know what I mean? So you could put that and use that on merch, and as long as you sell that in a state that you don't live in. So say, for instance, you lived in Colorado. If you sold it anywhere else across state lines, like if you just bought like a $39 a month Shopify web store and got one person to genuinely buy it, obviously it can't be like family and friends and stuff like that. But as long as you got one person to genuinely buy, yo, we were just talking about you, J, Godfather of the stream. Welcome in. Happy Saturday, fam. We were over here just talking about like trademarks, because like my logo is trademarked, and all I had to do was get granted that trademark was sell across state lines. So if you live in one state, you just have to sell it to another state. And like the easiest way to do that would be like on Etsy or Shopify or something like that. Just set yourself up a little like store and boom, there you go. You got your trademark. So card convention and dropped like $600. Dude, were they actually open cards, or are they all sealed stuff? Like sealed packs? Cause like if it's sealed packs, oh my gosh, I would be so excited to see what you pull. Trust me, cardboard crack is my thing. Like I have tubs of Pokemon cards to prove that, you know, if I had more space and like better lighting, I would potentially do like a stream one day where I just go through some of my Pokemon cards to see if there was anything actually valuable in there, but I don't think there really is. But I've bought like thousands and thousands of dollars for Pokemon just to play the digital version of the trading card game. That's how much of a nerd I am. I was like, wait a second. I can use real life money to get digital packs and boosters, and then I can beat people online easier. I was making well over 6 figures a year, so it was like not a big deal to go drop like a couple $100 at Target every couple days, and I was just like, do. Like, my digital collection on Pokemon is redonkulous, straight up ridiculous. Like, people would probably question my sanity for how much money I've spent on Pokemon cards just for the digital assets. That was it. Like, that was genuinely it. All I wanted was the code card, the little QR code card. And so, like, I looked for Charizard, and that was really it. Like, I was not looking for any, like, chase cards or anything like that. I was looking specifically for, like, a rainbow Charizard, I remember, out of Burning Shadows, that set. And never got one. It probably would have been so much cheaper to just go buy the actual rainbow Charizard instead of trying to pull one. But fun story, okay? So I was in, if there was anything valuable, it probably isn't anymore. Yo, you're not wrong. But yeah, so, I mean, if y'all saw how I kept my cards, you would laugh. You would laugh because I don't even take them out of the wrappers. Like, I genuinely leave them in the wrapper. So I'm very meticulous. As you know, I have like super bad OCD about certain things. And so I would pull the top part of the sleeve pack open, okay, to where there was like a little hole. And then I would make it to where I could slide the cards out just slightly, right? And then I would pull out the QR code card. And then I would just look and see if there was like anything worthwhile in those packs. And if not, I would just slide them back into the pack. So they're basically like still in like the sleeve that they came in, or the packaging that they came in, which is kind of funny. So a lot of them are just sitting there and it looks like they're sealed packs kind of thing. Like, if I was a scammer, I could totally do like a 5 to 10 hour stream of just opening up Pokemon packs that I've already opened up, and then just like act like oh my gosh, I pulled this, blah, 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 blah. Which is hilarious, but that's what OCD will do to you, ladies and gentlemen. Genuinely hilarious. Like, why am I the way I am? I don't know. I don't know, but that's just how I am. But I just didn't want a bunch of cards laying around, because I've collected cards for a majority of my life, you know, mostly X-Men, mostly like baseball cards and stuff like that. And I got into it when I was super young, obviously, before like the internet and a lot of that stuff even existed. So that's really why. But yeah, it was kind of funny because the way I would open up packs is probably so weird to people. They'd be like, bruh. Ooh, you're speedrunning golf? Wait, like IRL on like on a game? Like, I'm curious. Because here in Vegas, it is way too hot to be golfing outside right now. It's 100 degrees, like 111 degrees out right now. I had to go run over to Pineapple's house, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's hot out. So freaking hot out. So, like, I would do anything for Pineapple because she would kind of do anything for me. And this is what I mean. I was talking to Pineapple on, first place gets $50 and second gets 25. Yo, get that money in Forged. Get that money. Especially for having fun doing it. That's the best kind of money. Definitely the best kind of money. What was it? So like with Pineapple, right? Like Pineapple, I was talking to her and another friend on Facebook Messenger. That way we could like multi-chat kind of thing, and we're all like FaceTiming or whatever. I don't even know. But I saw that she was at the grocery store, and I was like, yo, Pineapple, please bring me lemon sorbet ice cream. And she was like, what? I was like, I have the biggest craving for lemon sorbet ice cream right now. And so she did. She genuinely brought me lemon sorbet ice cream last night. And I was like, this is why I freaking love you. Like, you're the actual best homie in the world. And so she dropped off ice cream last time. What up, Hatchet? Welcome in. How you doing today? I'm a Hatchet in the chat. So Pineapple dropped me off ice cream, sent her money on Venmo last night, was like, thank you, thank you. And then she texted me today while she's at work and was like, yo, I got a package delivered to my house, but like they left it in a really dumb spot that's like, you know, out front. And I was like, oh, I got you, fam. So ran over to her house really quick. I mean, it's only like a 1-minute drive to get to her place. And so ran over there and then like hid her package. That way nobody would steal her shiz, you know. One whole day off. Yo, Hatchet, I'm like right there with you. Today is my day off and I'm just streaming all day. That is my goal, is to just stream as much as possible today because I've been craving streaming, but I haven't been streaming because I've been working so hard on everything that I've been doing and it's just taken up so much of my time. Like so much of my time. And not that I'm mad at that, but like, you know, this company's definitely getting a deal for how much work I've been putting in. So I was just like, let me take a day to myself and just decompress and do all the things that I want to do in life because I can't just work 24 hours a day. That's how you burn out. And so I was just like, yeah, it is game time. It's time to just game and have a good day. So that's my goal, is just to vibe out, hang out, stream all I can, and build as much as possible in my Minecraft base. Yo, what up, British Snorlax? Yo, why are you in a massive amount of pain, Snorlax? I hope everything's okay. We work 6 days a week for like 2 months. Yikes. But hopefully the money's good, you know. That's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with working hard, you know, as long as you're compensated fairly. You know what I mean? So hopefully you are. And if you feel you are, more power to you. And if not, I'm sorry. I totally understand. You pulled a muscle in your foot and knee. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. As somebody that's super accident prone, I completely understand. And I hope you feel better sooner than later because that is no fun. No fun at all. All right. So we've got kind of some stairs built up. And I think the next step is to like go over kind of thing. So I'm going to start a staircase like this. That way it's, you know, built out. And then let me throw that back there. We've got a torch there for brightness. Let me put the start of the stairs right here. That way I remember exactly where my mind was when I was making these decisions. Management is thinking about going on 3 of 12-hour shifts. Dude, I worked 4 10s and I loved it. I genuinely loved working 4 10s. I think Pineapple would echo that statement because she works 4 10s right now. And, you know, she has a pretty dope job. You know, I love going to visit her at work with Moby. And I've never gotten to work 3 12s, but I think 3 12s would be pretty gangster too. In reality, like in my line of work, it probably wouldn't fly. But you never know. You never know. I would love to renegotiate one of my contracts, though, and see if that's possible. Be like, listen. I will work 3 days a week as hard as I can for you from the time I wake up to the time I pass out. But. I don't know if I could pull that out. Used to do 4 on, 4 off. Oh, dude, that's actually dope, Hatchet. I wish I could do 4s, like 4 days a week, because I genuinely loved it. I thought it was a great option as far as like what I was doing. I thought it was really cool. And so hopefully you can get to that point too. Hopefully management can make that decision sooner than later kind of thing. Because there's nothing worse than management being like, oh yeah, we think we're going to do this, but then they take no action. And you're like, bruh, you have one job. Make a decision. Because if not, we can make the decision for you and just start showing up 4 days a week and working 12 hours a day, but you might deny our overtime requests. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can make a move on that. That would be super dope for you. And I'm a huge fan of the whole 4-day work week. I think it's genuinely better because then you're not working as much and you have a little bit more time to yourself kind of thing. Even though you're still putting in the exact same amount of hours, just different amount of hours per day. Less travel time too, so you don't have to waste gas and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm a huge fan of the 4-day work week. And like, I'm jealous because Pineapple gets 3 days off, but I only get 2. But even then, I do volunteer work. So do I really get 2 days off? No, but that's what I signed up for. So, you know, I'm gonna do what I can. But yeah, I got to go. So this morning, fun little tangent story time. But I took Moby to go see Pineapple this morning. Because like I said, she brought me ice cream last night, and I was talking to her this morning, and she was like, oh, I could go for some caffeine or like some coffee or something. And I was like, yo, I'll go to Starbucks. I was going to take Moby to Starbucks and get a pup cup anyway. So I was like, if you want some Starbucks, just text me like what your order is. And so I took Moby to the park. We went and hung out, had an amazing morning. And then I went and took Moby to Starbucks after he was done playing with his new friends that he made at the park. He was like super tired boy. And I went and got him a pup cup and an ice water because my Moby boy's bougie and he's spoiled, and it's the way it should be. So I went and took Pineapple a little Starbucks treat, got to see her for a second. She gave Moby all the pets, and then we came home. I took a massive nap because I was exhausted. Moby napped too, and then I was like, yo, I want to stream. I want to stream. Dude, you get to play with $100,000 cameras? Dude, that's insane. But nothing's more important than your mental health. So hopefully it was one of those situations to where, you know, they're, you know, taking that into account. Because, I mean, if your mental health's in a bad state, like, think about how fast you can ruin that company by, like, breaking $100,000 camera, you know? Like, obviously, they would probably get super mad, but, you know, it is what it is. Be like, bro, I haven't slept. I tripped or whatever, you know? And as somebody that's experienced burnout, IRL, it is not fun. It is definitely no bueno. So hopefully they take that into massive consideration. They brought security cameras that cost that much. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy expense for security cameras. Like, holy moly. I thought my cameras for the house were expensive because they have like AI built into them, but man, was I mistaken. 6 racks or 6 figures for cameras? Sheesh. Absolutely sheesh. That's a hefty expense. I mean, think about that. Like, that's a lot of money. Like, you could pay me that much a year to make more money. That's crazy. But everybody's got different lines of work, you know, so depending on like what you do. But that raise you've been asking for is out of the question. No, I hope not. I genuinely hope not. I hope they see the value in having good people. Because that's where a lot of companies fail. Is they, oh, well, this person can do it cheaper. And I'm like, yeah, but are they going to do it better? I was thinking about changing my business card to saying, I might be expensive, but after you hire an amateur, you'll understand how expensive I am, because I'm not that expensive compared to the mistakes an amateur will make. So there's that. But I forget how the quote went exactly. I have it written down somewhere, but it's like, if you think my rate is expensive, wait until you hire an amateur or something along those lines. And it was pretty funny because I thought that resonated so well. I was just like, oh, interesting. Okay, so we got to go right here. Take that out. Ooh, I was down 1 level too far. Oops. Oops. Back up, back up, back up. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. So these got to go back here, I think. Yeah, because I want it to be equal. I want it to be equal. You know me and my OCD. I got to have this equal staircase going around. But yeah, my whole plan for today is just to decompress and to stream as much as possible and just play Minecraft and dig out my base and make it even more cooler, because I feel like I've neglected my base quite a bit. So that's really all I genuinely want to do today is just play Minecraft, which is hilarious. Like, most people would be like, bruh. I'm like, nope, Minecraft. Minecraft. I just want to play. Just want to build. Because this is like the best stress relief for me. It really is. It's just like so enjoyable. There's like I could play Call of Duty with Pineapple, but like she's actually good at it. I'm not. Oh no, Snorlax. Well, I hope your leg feels better, you know, because nobody likes missing work and missing out on money kind of thing. And especially if you work in retail where it's a demanding environment. That's got to be tough. So my heart goes out to you. That is no fun. I used to do a lot of construction. That's why I would get hurt so much. And it was never fun forcing myself to go to work and be hurt kind of thing. So hopefully you can heal up quicker, you know? I would always use my sick days for dumb things like going to concerts and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. You need your sick days. It'll screw you eventually kind of thing. So like I would get hurt a lot, and genuinely sometimes I would take sick days because I was hurt, but I ran out, you know, kind of thing. So I was trying to stay up so I can actually have somewhat of a day off. Dang, Hatchet, you've been up since 8 p.m. yesterday? Holy moly. I would be so tired. I would be so tired. I would have to have like 4 sugar-free Red Bulls just to stay awake kind of thing. Seriously, though. Like at my age, with my white hair, definitely have to get some sleepies. I'm not a spry, young, washed like I used to be. As long as we don't call in sick too often or fake it, we can take as much as we need, but the reduced pay, that's a bummer. Drinking nothing but water. See, it's so hot here. I have a water and I have a Powerade, Gatorade, fake Gatorade from Costco, whatever you want to call it. You like the job, especially on clothes? That's cool. I mean, I've had plenty of retail jobs that I thought were super fun. Like I used to work at Best Buy way back in the day. Like way back in the day. Probably before a lot of you were even born. But so I completely understand. I've had some cool retail jobs though. I liked managing retail, but I think I just got too old, and there was a disconnect between like generations, right? Because like I would still show up to work if I was tired, hungover, you know, whatever happened kind of thing. Whereas like a lot of the kids that I was managing, and I say that because like they're genuinely could be my kids, like they're that young kind of thing. It was just like a disconnect between that. And I felt that they didn't really connect with me. So I was like, maybe it's time to get out of retail. So, oh, you got a point system. See, point systems are good if they allow for, you know, the proper amount of sick days and stuff. Because I've worked for some companies that have some weird point systems. They're like, yeah, like you could call in this day, but then if you call in the next day kind of thing, it's like, bro, you think I'm just going to magically heal in one day? Like, I remember I had strep throat one time and I was out for like a week, and that was so annoying because they're like, hey, are you coming back to work? I'm like, yeah, I mean, if you don't mind me getting everybody else sick on the staff, like, which I wouldn't recommend, you know, because I would have contact with everybody like as a manager kind of thing. So like, is it really beneficial for more people to be out of work sick because I came to work sick? Or do you want me to just like manage remotely for like this week? And so, you know, I think as long as you can like have a good conversation that's respectful and logical, you know, and obviously highlights the company's best interest kind of thing, that's where you can really maybe get some leeway. But I think it's also dependent too on like your job and position kind of thing. You know, not everybody is in the same kind of field of work I am or has worked in the same field I have. So I completely understand with not having that flexibility, so to speak. So the only reason you're still there is because I don't know what I want to do with your life. Finishing 6th from last year and whatnot. 6th form. Okay. I don't know what that is exactly, but you know, all I can say is just find something that you enjoy. You know, as an old timer, back in my day, I had the same thought. Like the same thought. What am I going to do? But I've changed careers twice now. So, I mean, it's possible as long as you put the work in, you know. I don't make like $1 million a year, but I don't make like a little bit of money either. So, you know, as long as you're passionate about what you do, that's my best advice, British Snorlax, you know. Ooh, in Forge, that's rough. Called in to let them know you're puking and you couldn't make it. Turned into an argument. I didn't come and got a stern talking to. Well, you know, I don't know if you've ever heard of this book, Crucial Conversations, but it was actually a game changer for me. It's a really old book now, but that book speaks about like speaking up and, you know, how you can do it intelligently and logically, in the sense that, you know, if you disagree with somebody or if you have a viewpoint that potentially, like, say you're talking to your boss and you're like, well, I don't really see why this would good. Instead of it devolving into an argument, it could evolve into a better conversation, in the sense of like, there's a happy medium to be found kind of thing. So maybe look it up. You know, it might be a power move, especially at your age. Woof. If I knew this information like 50 years ago, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Hatchet. That happened to you too? Only last winter? Dang. You're out for 5 days and only able to use 2 days of sick PTO, and then they just gave you VTO? Oof, better than a point. Yeah, see, that's where point systems, they're nice, but at the same time, they can kind of suck. They're super limiting in that sense. You know, because it's obviously for the company's best interest, not their workers' best interest, like the employees. So I've always been, like, in retail specifically, I've always been super understanding. But I'm also not an idiot either. I would talk to my staff a lot and try to understand their interests and stuff like that. And so, like, if I knew there was like a big concert coming up, like EDC, for example, is a really big popular music festival that comes to Las Vegas. And I would have employees try to lie to me and be like, no, I'm not going to EDC, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, interesting, because like you've been talking to so-and-so about it, that you're going and that you're going to call into work. So like, I just want to let you know, like, you know, you're putting me as the boss in a tough spot, because if I have to come in and cover for you, I'm not going to be stoked. So if you're just honest with me ahead of time and we can schedule somebody else to work instead of you, I'm more open to that. And they'd be like, really? Be like, yeah, I mean, people can trade shifts, stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of conversations that I feel that could be beneficial for both employee and employer. But again, if those conversations don't take place and employees just take actions on their own, it puts people like me that are in like management positions in a tough spot, you know, because that's where disciplinary actions and stuff like that comes into place. So just keep that in mind, you know, and knowing that information is super helpful too, because everybody's got a life. I don't want you to not live your life because you feel like you work too much kind of thing. Because employee happiness, like employees definitely, if they're happier, you'll make more money. That's a proven fact. So jumping to quit this retail job once you get your driver's license, I'm going someplace else. Yo, Enforged, I feel you that. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, trust me. I remember getting my first job with a driver's license, because I had a driver's license, and it was so empowering. I was making like tips, and it wasn't anything crazy. I was working like for like a sandwich shop. I know a shulker box would definitely help out. Yo, what up, Darkness Aura? Welcome in. But you live in a small town in the country. That's why you don't want to quit your job. It's probably the best paying job in the country right now. So I'm stuck. Or in the county, my bad, not country. If I could read better. Well, I mean, there's options there still that you might not be aware of, or, you know, there might be some flexibility to where like you could relocate kind of thing, you know, because a lot of jobs, you know, obviously jobs for like when you're a little older, they'll actually relocate, like help relocate people. Like if you're an amazing employee with a crazy awesome resume, like you could potentially get out of wherever you feel you're stuck. That way you don't feel stuck. You know what I mean? So that's always an option, Hatchet. You know, you could definitely move on and out. I've known plenty of people who have done it, especially, you know, coming from Las Vegas. A lot of people feel stuck in like the casino industry, but there's so many options outside of just Las Vegas and even the country in general. I mean, if you wanted to go work somewhere else, but I'm sorry you feel stuck. That's a terrible feeling to have, especially with a company, but maybe look on the bright side that you could potentially do some new things in the future and just really kind of focus on that. And the more you focus on that, the more quickly it'll happen, kind of thing. Slowly moving up in the company. I've been there for 5 years now. That's awesome, though. I mean, that shows your loyalty. It shows that you're a valuable employee, kind of thing. Because if you weren't a valuable employee, they probably wouldn't have you around for 5 years, kind of thing. So that's one way to look at it, you know. And, you know, you never know. They might approach you with an option or something like that one day to where you could, you know, make some more money and start saving up to move to like a different city or anything that has potentially better opportunities. So I just don't like the fact that you feel stuck. Yo, what up, Jeff? Welcome in. How you doing? We're over here just digging, having fun, mindlessly digging, because I want some cool staircases in here. I love the staircase vibe. I really do. So one of my favorite things about Minecraft is you can just like build a staircase anywhere. But yeah, and then online too. You know, there's always online opportunities as well. You know, work remotely potentially. You know, that's always an option too. Especially part-time. Like that's one thing that really helped me. That's what really helped me was remote work. You know, go on Indeed and find yourself a remote opportunity like part-time or something. And if you're computer savvy, it's even better. So, you know, there's options out there for you. There's definitely options. You know, I don't want you to feel stuck. You know, and if you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to ask because trust me, I got a lot of life experience on all y'all. So if there's anything that I can help provide in a positive way, I'm absolutely down. You've been in this retail job for about 3 years now, but I get the feeling I'm replaceable. Even though I work hard, employing multiple 13-year-olds would be cheaper and just as efficient. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, you're at an age now in Forge, like, where you potentially will, you know, be replaceable for a small amount of time. You know, once you start getting a little older and proving your value to companies spend so much money replacing employees. Like, I can tell you from, like, the big management suite, like it is so expensive to replace an employee. So most of the time employers would love to keep their employees and have them grow within the company because it's a better financial interest for the company. Yo, what up, Cheney Proa? This is Java. This is definitely Java. What up, FaZe? Welcome in. But yeah, I mean, it's hard, you know, if it's an employer that you really like working for, you know, there's always ways to move up faster. There's always ways to feel more valued. So, you know, maybe have that discussion with a manager or boss and see what your options are, you know, because like in my field, if I get more certifications, I make more money, right? In IT and stuff like that. So, yeah, I appreciate you coming by to say what's up. Just before the 25 years of employment bonus, they fired her because she was getting too old and young workers would be cheaper. Oof, Enforged. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. You know, that's a company that is very, what's a good word for that? Not genuine, you know? Obviously, it's hard. Not every company is going to be a good company to work for. I will say that. So just understand that not all companies are like that. There is good companies out there, you know, and if you can find a good company, it's definitely luck of the draw kind of thing. But don't give up hope. Don't give up hope, you know. I hope that company fails too, because that's super messed up. Like if you have a 25-year employee, you should not be getting rid of them. They should be in management helping run that place and make it so much more efficient and better. Like, just think about the wasted opportunity, you know? So, yeah, people who do nothing but are part of the cliche get promoted faster than the hard workers. You feel like you're in high school again. Well, Hatchet, I think it depends too on the company that you're working with, right? You know, if they employ a younger workforce, you will encounter that, you know, but there's things that you can do to stand out still, you know, and be more valued to the company in that sense. So I wouldn't get down about that. I would get strategic, right? And figure out a way to where you can become so valuable and people look up to you and look at you as a leader, right? Because that's what companies need, is leadership. You know, trust me. I work for a ton of companies and I've helped so many different companies, you know, especially as an independent contractor. And it's not easy telling the CEO things they don't want to hear sometimes. But, you know, one of my biggest pieces of advice to like past CEOs is like, you really got to value your staff and what they bring to the table. You know, that's one big part of it. If you can get through to like upper management in the sense of, hey, this is what I'm bringing to the table. This is my goal. This is my plan. You know, how can we both work to achieve this kind of thing? You know, that's genuinely a good conversation that most companies would love to have, especially with an employee that is very dedicated, very honest, has a lot of integrity kind of thing. So, you know, don't get stuck in the same mindset that I was when I was like a teenager. You know, like, oh, you know, woe is me, or like, I can't make changes. Like, you absolutely can make changes. You can suggest ways of doing things better, right? If you have a more efficient way that saves the company time, you know, you can put that into like a cost benefit analysis and definitely show the company how you can provide value and bring more value to the company in the sense of either more efficient labor or better product choices, stuff like that. Yo, what up, Alistair? Welcome back. Yo, that is my mission with this stream, is to, you know, well, I guess this platform is to provide good advice, because like, I don't have kids. I have Moby. I could tell Moby all these things, but he would just look at me and be like, yo, where's my pup cup, dad? And so, you know, if I can definitely provide any sort of information, you know, as much as I know, you know, I'm no expert, but if there's anything that I can help answer questions or provide any sort of insight, you know, I hope that I can do that for any of y'all, because I didn't really have that growing up. I had to grow up and read books, you know, from different authors on how to do certain things or how to learn certain things. So, you know, in the age of information, I love being able to share information, especially with people that genuinely just want to do better, you know? So think of me as a digital book that you can just ask questions to and be like, washed, what do I do? And I can give you my potentially super dumb answer that hopefully provides some value to your life, you know? But I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in my age. So, I mean, you know, I understand how it is to bounce from company to company or to not feel valued kind of thing. So don't think you're alone. A lot of people go through that, you know? So there's a lot of options out there for everybody, you know? And I just want to say that I'm really grateful for like remote work. I think remote work is super valuable. And the fact that, you know, in this day and age, if you have a computer connection, you can get a remote job doing a lot of stuff. And I don't think, you know, a lot of people really take advantage of that. Like, even if you can't get a full-time job, get 2 part-times, you know? You can work, if you can work 3, more power to you. You know, work as much as you want to and need to. But just make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. That's all I ask. You know, put yourself first. You know, you can't get caught up in the rat race of companies and stuff like that and think that, you know, you're the linchpin, that everything depends on you, and if you don't do it kind of thing. Like, it shouldn't be like that. So you should definitely feel just as valued as the company feels valued as having you on staff. So that's a big part of it. But these are just my opinions. You know, not every company is the same, but, you know, you're talking to somebody that literally has no college education. I barely have a high school diploma. You know, the only thing that I have that really benefits me is my experience and my resume. So, you know, and I make which most people would call stupid money, but you know, I'm very blessed in that sense because I have a very particular skill set that I've grown over a decade, you know, and I have references that will go to bat for me and say that, you know, I can and will go above and beyond to make sure that a company is either profitable or safe or well organized. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunities out there. I hope that, you know, you don't feel stuck or you don't feel trapped or you don't feel like there's no options, because if you live in America or even some of these other countries, you have a lot of options, you know? So definitely take advantage of them, you know, but you got to put the work in. You know, nothing's going to fall in your lap. I will give you that much advice. Nothing will just fall in your lap. I mean, you might get lucky and stumble upon something you really love. So think about it that way. But I think it's really cool that I've been blessed. You know, I make a lot of money compared to people that have college degrees and years of post-secondary school. I mean, I don't make like doctor money, but pretty close, pretty close. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that would love to make as much as I do, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. So, you know, definitely see that as an opportunity. You know, you can achieve anything you want to. That's for dang sure. I'm living proof of it. You know, as long as you don't give up. Just don't give up. That's my underscoring message here, is just don't give up. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Only issue is that your upper management will take advantage of you for going above and beyond. I know all the positions in the factory and ended up getting turned down for lack of experience. Well, I mean, that's only temporary, right? You know, the best thing you can do, and this will drive your management crazy, and I can tell you this from direct experience. If you want to move up in a company, you don't ask, you show, right? So that's where a lot of people, I think, fail, right? And this is like the biggest superpower tip that I can give to you. Are you ready for this? Okay. I've already hinted at it. Nike has it written on almost everything they do, but just do it, right? Sometimes you don't have to ask for things. You just have to do the things, right? So one example I can give you, I wanted to move up in a company and I was told the same exact thing. I don't have the experience to do something. And I was able to, after my shift, I would spend 20 to 40 minutes, not long, right? You don't want to just, you know, get taken advantage of for hours and hours and hours of a time. But strategically, I knew which days my boss was going to be there. And I would do things that I was not asked to do. And I would help the crews that did the things that I wanted to do, right? So like in the IT space or like low voltage, right? I started out as like a gopher, right? So like I would go for tools and go for this and go for that. That's what they would refer to it as. I was basically like the assistant, you know, the lowest person on the totem pole. And I'd be like, dude, I can do a lot of this stuff by myself. Like, you know, can I, you know, be an installer? Can I do these things kind of things? And management always told me no. And I hated that. I did not want to be stuck being a gopher, especially because of the experience that I had at that age. But one thing that I figured out was if I just started doing it and proved myself kind of thing. And it wasn't like I would have to prove myself 12 hours a day or anything like that. Like I said, it was very strategic, like 20 to 40 minutes, like think like a half hour, right? Spend like a half hour after your shift, if possible. I was very lucky in that sense, but show them that you can do it. You know, that way you have more of an argument and be like, well, cool, I'm already doing it. Like, and the people that do the job and you're trying to help out, 99% of the time will be like, wait, you want to help me? And like, it has to come from a place of being genuine, right? You can't just do it and be like, well, I have to do this kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. Like if you want to do something, don't let anybody stop you from doing it. You know, if you want to learn a new skill or if you want to move up within a company, genuinely take an interest in what you want to do and you're unstoppable. I mean, that's my best advice, really. When it comes down to moving up without experience, that's how you prove yourself. You do the things that you're not asked to do. You learn how to do the things that you have to do, right? So if you want to move up in a position, start spending more time with like the managers and stuff and ask them questions after your shift. But try to learn from, you know, just ask questions. Be like, hey, like, how does this help? You know, what does this do? You know, those kind of questions go so far. They really do. And then eventually one day, you're going to be like doing just whatever you normally do. And they're going to come up to you and be like, hey, we need help with this. Can you help us? And it's like, wait, you're now asking me? That is the most powerful position to be in, because then they're viewing you as an asset in the sense of like, wow, this person already has the experience. This person's already very knowledgeable, right? In retail, learn how to do like the assistant manager's job, you know, or the lead, or, you know, often it's hard to like, you know, learn from the manager directly if you're just like a regular employee and you're not management or like an assistant manager, but shoot for the next position above you and then keep helping that person and keep trying to just level up, because that person, you're going to get a genuine good bond. So it definitely helps. Ooh, you're part of the quality team? That's dope. Favoritism is crazy though. Oof. You were the only person on the line that could properly operate the CNC robots. Dude, that's actually dope. That's super cool. That's a very valuable skill. And honestly, like, you could use that skill in a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways, you know? Like, you could be one heck of a teacher. Think about that. Think about that. Like, if you know how to do something properly and there's a bunch of people that can't do something properly, oh man, companies would love that, to where you could train and teach people how to do things and be cross-trained in different things. Ooh, man. Like, you could approach your company and be like, hey, like, what do you think about me, like, you know, teaching these other people how to kind of do the things that I know how to do? And they're going to look at you like, wait, what? So, you know, that's always an option too. You know, I believe in you. I know you could probably teach people, you know, especially if it's something that you're passionate about. It's so much easier. At some point I might try to do something in engineering. I do like messing with the robots. Dude, go all in. Go all in. Engineers make such good money too. Like, if you could find a passion that definitely keeps you interested, shoot for it. I 1000% support you on that, you know? Because CNC tooling is so expensive, like stupid expensive. In these companies, there's not a lot of qualified people out there, as you just hinted at. There's not a lot of qualified people out there that can do stuff like that. And not a lot of people want to learn how to do stuff like that. So I would take advantage of that. I'd be all over that. Because that sounds fun to me as well. But B, like, that's a skill that not everybody possesses. So that's a good way to think about it, is you have a very valuable skill set already. So kudos to you. You know, that's pretty rad. And the possibilities are endless, my friend. Are absolutely endless. You could end up getting approached by a different company too. Think about that. You know, definitely go on LinkedIn and make sure that you got like a profile. Like, because if you're in management already, you should definitely have a profile on LinkedIn that, you know, you can go and show people your skill set and show off like what you could bring to the table. And you actually might get an offer from a different company that you might never think of. And they're like, well, we're looking for people like you. You know, those 5 robots had nothing on me. That's so dope. I actually loved robotics when I was younger. I thought robotics were such a cool thing. I actually, not to go off topic here, but how many people here watch Mark Rober at all? Because Mark Rober is one of my favorite YouTubers. I mean, the guy's brilliant. Absolutely a brilliant engineer. And he started like Crunch Labs, and then started putting out like things for kids to learn and stuff like that. And so I'm a big supporter of supporting the people that you like, right? And I saw that he came out with this new thing called the Hack Pack, right? Which I thought was super rad. I was like, dude, that is so cool that he's got options for not just like little kids to learn about engineering and stuff, but like adults and teenagers, right? So I bought one for myself. That way, you know, if I, you know, wanted to learn, because I just wanted to learn how to program better with different servo motors and stuff like that. So that's why I bought one of his kits and was like, dude, this is super rad. I can't wait to learn all about it, kind of thing. And, you know, once I get some more time, I'll be able to sit down, probably maybe do that tomorrow kind of thing, and just learn a new skill. Just learn a new skill. I've been programming for years, but have I ever programmed like servos and stepper motors and some of these other things? No. You know, using microcontrollers is kind of outside of my skill set. So I want to learn how to program microcontrollers and be able to like make cool little robots and stuff like that. So Hatchet, I completely understand, like so much more so than you probably think. And like at my age, people were like, dang, dude, like you do a lot of crazy things. And it's just like, yeah, because like I love learning. I'll be a lifelong learner, you know, and that's what's really made me as blessed as I am to do the things that I do. That and I don't genuinely turn down a challenge. That's another part of it. People have asked me to do some crazy things and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll figure it out. And they're like, wait, do you have experience? I'm like, yeah, loosely, but I'll figure it out. That's definitely been a superpower of mine, is just saying yes. Saying yes and figuring it out. You know, that's a big part of it. So definitely seize the challenge, my friend. You know, there's cool things and opportunities out there to discover. And you might find something that, you know, kind of coincides with your love of CNC programming and robotics and stuff like that. So you might be able to blend all those things together. I mean, I watch videos on like computer aided drafting, like CAD and stuff like that, because I would love to build out like I think one of my coolest ideas is to build out, because obviously I love layouts and designing and building and stuff, but I would love to blend my tech experience with my physical experience. Because like I have a lot of construction experience. I know how to build a lot of things and make a lot of things. And so one of my goals is to build out cool like computer setups that would be functional for a lot of professionals, whether they're a architect or an engineer, you know, somebody that needs to work with blueprints all day. I would love to create offices for companies and, you know, entrepreneurs that do stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, you never know. Maybe one day I could come calling kind of thing. Like, hey, Hatchet, come here. I need some help. Because at the end of the day, a lot of companies do that as well. They hire the people that they know can accomplish a task and they will, you know, let you grow. So definitely some cool opportunities out there. But engineering is definitely a great skill to learn. I highly support you on that. So I wish the best in your journey for that, because I know, trust me, a lot of math involved. It's not going to be easy, but if you understand that better than I do, more power to you. Like seriously, there's so much to be had out there in the world of engineering. And that's why I bought one of the hack packs, is just because like I wanted to learn how to engineer and do stuff more in the physical world than just the digital. So that's where my skill set hopefully will expand, you know, from just being a digital creator and stuff like that to where I could be like somebody that actually creates physical things too, which would be super cool. That's definitely a goal of mine. I know y'all see my love of building and creating in Minecraft, especially like with the redstone farms and stuff that I do. So I would love to have a blend of that one day, you know, maybe the day I retire is the day I actually get to realize some of these goals, but you know, they're definitely goals that I have. But I think education is paramount. Just keep learning, my friend. You know, you'll figure it out as you go. Still working on music and videography, still very creative. Dude, Inforge, how'd you do on the speed run? Hopefully you did well. Dude, Mark Rober is the man. Like, if I could meet Mark Rober, I think he's like the #1 person I would want to meet on YouTube. And just have like a good coffee or like a lunch with him and just ask him so many questions. He would probably get so annoyed with the amount of questions I would ask him. But I'm very inquisitive. I've always been that way. I just love learning how things work. Like taking things apart, putting them back together kind of thing. Like that's always been how I am. Like Pineapple dropped off some, she had a friend that was giving away some older computers. I was like, yo, can I claim those? And she went and got them for me and dropped them off. And I was like, oh my God, I freaking love you. So like I've got some more computer hardware to play around with. So, ooh, 23 seconds shaved, almost below 10 minutes. Nice. How far are you off from like the top 3, top 5, top 10 kind of thing? Engineering seems like the path to go. If you have any questions about doors, I got you. Yo, I appreciate that, Hatchet. I appreciate that. Dude, Michael Reeves, I would love to spend a day with Michael Reeves. It would probably be so unhinged, but at the same time, I would love like him, William Osmond, Backyard Scientist. Like those are a lot. Like that is my YouTube feed. 1000% that is my YouTube feed. So if I went into my YouTube right now and showed you guys my home screen, it'd be like, it would be legitimately Linus Tech Tips. Cause they make great entertainment content. Love watching the WAN show. Like the WAN show yesterday about the blue screen was hilarious. Like just explaining like how CrowdStrike really screwed a lot of like Fortune 500 companies and Fortune 1000 companies yesterday. Oh my gosh. Like the world came to a grinding halt because of a bad software update. I was not involved in any of that. Like I understand a lot of the programming side of things because that's really where a lot of my focus is. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of interesting that, you know, CrowdStrike really screwed up half the world yesterday. CrowdStrike had a bad day yesterday, like a really bad day. But yeah, I love Michael Reeves. He's probably one of my favorite YouTubers, along with Mark Rober, William Osmond. You know, Backyard Scientist is dope too. I love Nile Red, Nile Blue. Like Nigel, he knows what he's talking about. He's brilliant. So I surround, well, you know, physically. You can't meet a lot of these people, but you can digitally surround yourself, right? You want to meet Colin Furs? Oh, I'll have to look him up. I haven't come across him. But I'm very, what's the word? I don't want to say closed off, but I'm very hyper focused, like in my interests, I guess is a good way of saying that. So like I watched William Osmond's like mail opening today, which was kind of funny because it's like not my typical content that I watch. But you know, William Osmond, he's one of my favorite creators as well. Like if I could have a lunch, and these dudes are all friends too. Like if I could have a lunch with Michael Reeves, William Osmond, and Mark Rober, that would be like, I would be so satisfied like with my YouTube career and like my personal career, my personal life kind of thing. Because like those are the dudes that pop up on my home screen when I open up YouTube, and will continue to pop up on my YouTube because I love the content that they produce. The STEM community is definitely something that I'm very, very interested in. And obviously because it's like I deal with a lot of it in my career, but don't really have a view of the other people's times, but they hide them until the end of the event. But currently #1 of the times. What? Look at you, Inforge. Keep crushing it. Keep crushing it. That's freaking dope. Good channel. He makes crazy projects like a motorbike bumper cars and jet powered drift trikes. Wait, hold up. Time out. I need to add this to my YouTube immediately. I wonder if I've watched any of his videos just accidentally. I appreciate you sharing that, Hatchet. Colin. Boom. Ah, no. Silence, silence, silence. I don't know who that is. Somebody's calling me and I don't know who that is. But I don't want to get I don't want to get a copyright strike. Colin Furs, subscribe. Have I watched any of his videos? Yes, I have! The tunnel guy! Okay, I know who he is. I totally know who this guy is. That's so funny. I've actually watched quite a few of his videos. Dude. I just was not subscribed somehow. Interesting. Well, look at that, Hatchet. Look at that, Hatchet. I appreciate you helping me out with that. You know? That's what the YouTube community is all about. You know what I'm saying? Sharing and all the cool stuff that people are doing. And that is totally right up my alley. Obviously, I've watched quite a few of his videos. The tunnel project is insane. I always thought that was so hilarious. 8 hours until the end of the event, but it's almost 1 a.m. here. Gonna try to crunch in some runs and get sub 10 and then submit. Dude, you got this in Forge. You got this. It sounds like you're well on your way. That's impressive. That is absolutely impressive. Dude, I hope you get that #1 spot. Do you still use your Discord? Oh, I forgot about Discord. Sorry, I have like object permanence, so if I don't use something like every day, I completely forget about it. Yeah, in Forge, I don't know. I've opened up my Discord. I don't know if you're in there, but definitely drop it in the Discord. And if you need a link, I can drop one. I can drop a link in the. I can open up Discord and drop a link in the chat if needed. I obviously have not. I haven't been on my Discord. I've been slacking. I completely forgot I opened it up. Thank you for the reminder. Oops. Sorry guys. My bad. Oopsies. I apologize. I think I got kicked from your Discord server. Yeah, I kicked like everybody because I was using it for a private project with some friends, and it was kind of like something that we needed to, you know, keep on the low. So, but if you need to get invited back, I can drop a link. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I started opening it back up because me and Pineapple were talking about it. And she was like, you need to use it again. I was like, I know, but I'm so busy with everything. I didn't have like a lot of time to dedicate it, so that's why I didn't want to add it in there. Let's see. Washed. Here we go. Invite people. I'm going to do send a server invite, edit invite link, expire after 1 hour. That way people aren't just randomly joining. Max number of uses, generate new link, copied, boom, boom. There we go. Here we go, dropping it in the chat now. So if you'd like, go ahead and join the server, drop it in there. Just let me know where you drop it. I don't know where the best place to be would be. I guess like general maybe. Cause I don't really have like a section for like other games right now. There's a lot of stuff I need to do to Discord, but I don't want to get overwhelmed with trying to take that project on right now. Not until some of my other contracts are definitely wrapped up. Yeah, DMs would probably be the easiest thing, honestly, at the end of the day. It's not a bad idea. I forget that I can use it like that, which is funny. So, I appreciate you hanging out and always coming in Forged and doing your thing. Obviously, you know, super busy sometimes, but I do try to get to my messages once in a while. So I promise I'll try to remind myself to look. But all right, how many stairs do I go down? Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably like one more level. And let's see. Look at Streamlabs coming in like, yo, don't forget about me. Like, pfft, okay, Streamlabs. Like, I just like your software. I don't like the fact that you steal it from OBS, though. I'm not a fan. It's definitely a big point of contention for me. But, I mean, it's open source, so I guess they can do what they want to do. You know? That's just where, as a developer, I'm like, is it really genuine what you're doing, Streamlabs? Because it looks like you're profiting a lot. And unless you're sharing a lot of that profit with the actual creators of the OBS project, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change my mind about y'all. All right, self-promo, perfect. Perfect. I'll look in there. I'll try to spend some time in there. I'm going to probably stream as much as I can today, kind of thing. So hopefully I can get these things kind of sorted out, you know, once I do hop off stream, so to speak. But I definitely want to stream a bunch today and decompress from a crazy work week. Crazy work week. The amount of pressure I put on myself to do some projects is absolutely insane. I need to like tone it down a notch. Definitely need to tone it down a notch. All right, let's take those out, put that back. So that's kind of that staircase. This is the only staircase that's kind of screwing everything up at the moment, but I'll do that at the end. That way it makes more sense. So let's see here. We've got this one that's opened up now. So we've got that corner, that corner. Do we have this other corner over here? Yes. Dude, you guys, we're making some serious progress today. Serious freaking progress. Look at that. So this one can go up too. So this has got to go like that because there's 3 blocks there, 3 blocks there kind of thing. So that's that stairway. Dude, I'm digging how much progress I've made already. This is impressive to me. So this one has to go up 2 blocks, 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then that's the staircase. That is the staircase. Yo, enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. Hatchet, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out and asking some good questions and just having a good, genuine chat. I really appreciate that. I hope your Saturday goes absolutely amazing and you get to relax and enjoy your day off. I really appreciate you spending some time with Grandpa Washed and kicking it. It definitely makes my stream more enjoyable and my single-player Minecraft experience more enjoyable. So enjoy your Saturday, my friend. I will talk to you soon. That's one game that I feel like I totally slept on was Red Dead Redemption 2. Just saying. Like, played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. Definitely. Probably too much. But I never bought Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like that would be a good game for me too, in that sense. Definitely living in the wild, wild west. Especially in Las Vegas. Kind of funny. You know, we are the Wild West to a certain extent. So let's see here. Did that person leave a voicemail? They did leave a voicemail. Give me 1 second, y'all. I apologize. BRB. I genuinely don't know who that was. And they didn't leave a good voicemail, so whatever. You know, Grandpa Wash is like, I don't know. Oh, you slept on it too? Only played it once when it came out, but it didn't remember anything after replaying it, and the story is so freaking good. That's what I've seen. I've watched a lot of videos about the actual game, like the gameplay, and like the storyline and stuff like that, and the different things. Because like I guess it's It's one of those games that if you make like a decision, it affects further decisions down the line, which I think is cool. But again, I've never played it, but I've had a lot of friends that have played it. I know my one homie loves playing it. So, I mean, he wouldn't be playing if it wasn't good. Like, I definitely trust his gaming judgment. Like, he's got some solid advice on good games. So, I'll have to check it out. You know, if I ever get off of Minecraft, which, I don't know. I freaking love Minecraft. I just love the fact that I can build mindlessly and create super cool things. So that's what my draw is to Minecraft. Did I changed my screen back, or is this just not live? Oh, it's not live. That's why. Okay, cool. I was just making sure I still wasn't on the BRB screen. My bad. All right, so we got that side built out. So then I'm going to have to fix these stairs eventually. So I might as well figure out how to fix these now rather than later. So there is that stair. There's probably going to be a step here like that, and then it goes up like that. That is my game, or that is my plan, game plan. It's a very, very long game. Interesting. I already spent 15 hours in, and I know I'm nowhere close to being done with it, but you can't stop playing it though. Yo, that's a sign of a good game, and shout out to Rockstar Studios for putting it out. I mean, Rockstar, they definitely make some super immersive games that are pretty awesome to just get lost in a sense. Yo, what's up, Dr. Jack Bright, SCP? That's a cool name. Did I see the newer version of the song? No. No, I have not. But to be honest, I just hopped on Minecraft a little while ago and just been streaming for like 2 hours now. So got up. I was trying to stream on TikTok, but it didn't work for some reason. It like was not working to my benefit today. So I don't know what I did wrong. I genuinely don't know what I did wrong there, TikTok. But TikTok, they did not play nice with my OBS. Definitely did not play nice with my OBS. 1, 2, and 3. So that's how the stairs got to be. 1, 2, 3 back. So 1, 2, and 3. So just like that. And then that one's off to the side. That one's off to the side. So this one should be built out like this, right? And then this should be the staircase, is what I'm thinking. This is how I think it should be. Hopefully I don't screw up my whole entire platform. The story is like 30 to 40 hours long with a 7 level. Oh my gosh. That's impressive, because like Call of Duty, I feel like I beat Call of Duty in like 4 hours. But to be fair, like Call of Duty is like obviously multi-billion-dollar company or multi-million-dollar company that's based off their multiplayer. So I get it. But Call of Duty, come on now. Make the story a little bit longer at least. Shouldn't be able to beat it in like a single sitting. Like I should at least have to like take a sleep or something. I don't know. But that's Call of Duty. That's the big difference. Let's throw those there. That way we got some light. Nice. I love it. All right, so this one's going to have to go down to that level. So this has got to go down 6 stories kind of thing. So 1, 2, or not 6 stories, 6 steps. Excuse me. Not the proper term. So that's 3. That's 4. So then this should be 5 and then 6. So something like that. And then, hey, look at that. We're pretty close. Pretty close right there. So let's put this back down. Cool. So that's going to come out. That's going to come out. And this is going to go back. And then did I do this right? Maybe, maybe not. Because that should be like that. And then this should be 3 blocks deep. Okay, so that is right. That is actually genuinely correct. Okay, so I didn't screw that up. I'm surprised not. Surprised I didn't screw it up. But let's take these out now, because I know this corner has to come out. And I still have some space in my inventory. So this is how we're gonna do it. So just like that. These can come out because this has to be. Otherwise, my OCD is gonna just drive me nuts with that. So that's gotta come out. That's gotta come out. So then this needs to be like so. Yeah, right? Did I do that right? I feel like I did that right, but I might not have done that right. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But this is a good start. We're definitely making some wicked progress right about now. A lot of copper right here. I wonder why. Are we that low into the world? Potentially. So let's take these out and go store these in our chest and get rid of all this stuff. Okay, those are all taken out. Boom, boom, boom. Fill this back in. That way it's not different than everything else. These have got to come out. This has to go this way. So just like this. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Perfect. So something like that. And then this one has to be 2 blocks. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. So then these all have to come out so I can jump a little easier. Okay, cool. So that fixes that. So those come out. That leaves that like that. That comes out. Dude, we're making progress. Okay, so we've got stairs there. Just like we should. This stair, I guess, goes like that. Yeah. Look at me go. Look at me go. We've dug out so much this stream already. It's kind of insane. So 1, 2, 3. This has to come out like that. So then that will be the corner that we have to fill in properly. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we've got staircases in the right spots. So that's there, that's there. And then that's like that. This one needs a torch as well. So that one goes there. Let's take these out because these are just useful coal blocks that we'll eventually need. And some more copper. Wow. Finding a lot of ores right here. Ooh, my bestie's getting off work. That's pretty awesome. So let's see here. Put that like that, like that, like that, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that fills that all back in. We got some inventory space to steal this iron. Inventory is going to be maxed out here in a second. So that's cool. Let's see if we can just throw the andesite. Oh, I don't have any more andesite. We got more stone though. So let's just fill that in. So that's cool. So that's on the corner. That's on the corner. Let's go check this other side. So this one's right next to the stair, right next to the stair. This one needs to be up, just like that. I'm at the point where I get a really good run, F it up at the end, and now don't want to play anymore. Take a break. Just take a break. That's all you need to do. Don't get frustrated, take a break. That's the best thing to do. And anytime that I run into a game or a situation like that, I usually just like walk around my house aimlessly for like a couple minutes. You're on pace for 9:30 and I messed up. Dude, think about that though. You were on pace for 30 seconds better than your goal of 10. That's impressive. That's impressive. So definitely see the positives. You're doing really good in Forged. You've already shaved 30 seconds off of your goal time, which is mad impressive. But just take a little break. That's it. You might just need a little break. And I guarantee you might even be getting low, like sub 9:30. So that would be pretty dope. Taking a break means going to bed or to sleep. Gonna upload it and head to bed. Hey, I completely understand. I forget that we're like in completely different time zones, so I get it, you know? Don't let the pressure get to you, though. Definitely don't let it get to you. So, however that looks for you, you know best. You know yourself best. So, you know, I'm here to support you and cheer you on, though. I want to see you do well. I would love to see you win. That would be awesome. Ooh, there's iron hiding right there. Oh, and I don't have any granite. Okay, so that's going to go get filled in like that, just for the time being. Dude, all right, our staircases are coming together. I love staircases like this that are, you know, symmetrical. So satisfying. It's past 1 a.m. I have very little to do tomorrow, but I don't want to be sleep deprived tomorrow. Yo, I don't blame you. I mean, if you're confident with your run, upload it. There's nothing wrong with that. See where you stand. You know, I'm proud of you either way. You did something that I definitely wouldn't be able to do. So that's impressive. All right. I think we did this bottom level perfectly. So we got stairs, stairs, stairs. Freaking dope. So let's start fixing this right here, I think, is probably the best thing to do. Because now that we can get back up safely, kind of thing. So this has got to go up to there, because that's what I've built myself. So we're just going to keep everything symmetrical at the time being. So just like so. Dude, nice. This is coming together. All right, so I'm stuck under a stair. So let's put this back there. Put these back here. Luckily, I have 100,000 stone blocks in my inventory at the moment. Sick. Okay, so there's that stair. These probably have to just get filled in, just like so. Just like this. And then start building out a staircase up this way to this other stair platform. So take these out, kind of thing. Actually, that can stay. These got to come out. That's what's screwing me up, is looking at that one. I can't look at that one. I can fill this in, though, just like so. And then take these out. You guys, we're making amazing progress on this, I just have to say. I'm super pumped at how this is turning out already. And then once I come back through for like a finishing like polish, like this is going to look so freaking rad. Like I got some good ideas. Just got to execute. I just got to execute on them. So this will come out like so. That comes out. This gets filled in just like that. This gets filled in like that. This comes out. Maybe these a little bit more so. That way I'm not jumping my head into these things. Okay. This is coming together. This is definitely coming together. A lot quicker than I anticipated. And then, can I reach? Yep. This gotta go. And then these gotta go. Okay. And then build up to this next stair platform. Like so. Put a torch so I can kind of see. And then how did I build those? Those are completely out in the open. Those are completely out in the open stairs. Interesting. So let's take these out and push this back a little bit. Like so. Let's take these all out. Give ourselves the space that we're looking for to jump. Because I got... Oh no! I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Did I get that one? There we go. Okay, let's put this back. Boom. Yeah, because that's all that was one of those. Okay, okay, let's take these out. So that will fix that. And then these ones are probably going to have to come out too. That way everything's symmetrical, because otherwise my brain's going to be like, no. Alright, so those are those stairs. These are these stairs. These got to come out, because these are totally in the way. And those don't need to be there. Dude, this is going to be like a maze house. I love it. It's going to be like one of those crazy paintings from back in the day that has like all the weird stairs going weird ways. And I freaking love that. Okay, so let's grab the torch. Let's take these out because these are kind of in the way. Okay, cool. So we're making progress. We're to the next level now. The next level. No way. Oh, I can hear Moby barking in the background. I wonder what he's doing. He must have woke up from his little nappy. Okay, so this has got to come out. That's got to come out. And then that's the platform. That's the platform right there. No way. Now we can get around. So let's take these out. Let this all fall. Take these out. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. Bye. So then that's got to come out. That's got to come out. That's got to come out. So then these can go. Dude, rad. Nice. Dude, that's so sick. Dude, that looks so good. Heck yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's collect these things because we're probably going to run out of inventory space in 2 seconds. Yep. Collect all this. This house is so dangerous. Like if I just fell and didn't have feather falling, oof, that would suck. That would suck. Alright, at least I can jump down here like so. And I had just enough inventory space. I have 2 slots left. Look at that. Look at that. Freaking rad, yo. Okay. Let's put these things away. So I have a little bit of gravel. Probably not enough room for those. Nope. Not enough room in there. So let's, no room for grass blocks. Grass blocks there. I guess we'll throw the gravel in there for the time being, even though it's totally not the space there should be in. Because these are all dirt blocks. Oh wait, what is that? Mushroom stem. Okay, so I might need to move that back a little bit. If I have some more barrels, I'd be able to organize that a little better. But for the time being, let's take some of this dirt out. Right? Move this over into this chest. And then take this gravel back, put that in here. Take these dirts, put them there. That way it makes more sense, kind of thing. And I'll definitely be able to tell the difference between red mushroom block and dirt. Which is kind of funny. So there's those, and there's those. Cool. Fixes that problem. All right, next problem to solve is go up 1 level. And then this is going to be andesite, which I have right there. Everything else is stone and then ores. Some more andesite. So ores, ores, ores. Stone, stone, stone. We need to add some more chisel blocks, it looks like. Because I have just a ton of stone. So let's do it like that. And start adding these in here. Cool. Regular stone can go in. Oh, wait. I don't have any room for regular stone, so these are all going to get chiseled. Actually, let's make regular bricks. Okay, so bricks. Cool. So then we go down to the ore level and drop off our ores that we've got. What up, little baby Alistair? So copper, copper, and then coal, coal, and then iron, iron. All right. And then I do have to take a bathroom break. BRBs. Be right back. Alright, we back. Sorry. My bad. Had to take a little gaming break. Go potty. Yo, y'all ready to keep digging? Y'all ready to keep digging? Alright, how full is my inventory? Not full. I just need to get rid of some granite. Stay hydrated, y'all. Okay, granite needs to go here. Boom. We're slowly getting a nice little stockpile of everything, it looks like. So we can do some cool granite art for the time being. So let's take all these out. Start taking these out and putting these in here all fancy like so they look the same. Start balancing everything because I don't know, why not? Crazy like that. So let's take those. Put those like that, and then like that. And then this one's got 2. So we'll leave that alone for the time being. But we're getting a lot of stuff built out. I love it. I freaking love it. So that's that staircase. That's that staircase that needs to get fixed. So we can probably start fixing this one now. So this one's got to come out. Just like so. These gotta go. These gotta go. These gotta go. So like so. Like that. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. So these gotta go. And then I think the rest of these gotta go too, right? Yeah. Yeah, just like that. We're making progress. Progress is the name of the game. I like it. Just like so. Okay, now let's take these out, put those back in so that clears that back up. Okay, so those are like that. So that's looking proper. That's looking better. It's looking more cohesive. So there we go. Okay. So let's see here. If these come out, that meets there in the middle. So there we go. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. So these got to go just like so. And be careful we don't fall, because this is a pretty big fall right here. Would not want that to happen. That would not be good. So let's jump back up here to safety. Okay. So then this area can come out, it looks like. And we'll have to dig those out. So let's put a step there. And see if we can just work our way over slowly. Just like so. So the goal will be to get all these gone, kind of out of the way. Perfect. Okay, that one's got to go. We'll just burn those 2 blocks. It's not a big deal. Dope. Nice. Even better. Okay, so let's just jump back up right there. Cool. And then take that out. Ayo, we fixed that. Okay, so this is the stairway here. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love the way this is coming together. Okay. Take a water break because my voice is starting to feel it. Definitely starting to feel it. Okay, so that's all taken out. There's blocks here that we need to collect. Is there any down there? No. All right, did we do it, you guys? So let's put the torch there. Let's go run over here and do the same thing. So this level looks like it's pretty much done. Nice. And then we got torches on that one up there. So we're going to have to do the same thing because symmetry is super important to my brain. So then let's go over here and do the same thing. So torch there kind of thing. Okay. And put that like that. And can we get this one? Nice. Perfect. Then let's put our torches up here where they fit. Just like so. Dude. This is so rad. I love that I can run up and over now. Run up and over. Just like so. Okay, cool. So that goes like that. And then these ones go up there. That one goes down there. So that's all good. This looks like it's all the same. Let's go run across here and make sure this is all the same. Yep, it does. And that one's 3 blocks high. That one's definitely 3 blocks high. So yep, boom, boom, just like so. Now let's double check these ones. These look pretty similar, except this one I think goes down too far. Yeah. Yeah, we screwed up right here. And that is why we double check our work, ladies and gentlemen. Heck yeah. Okay, so that looks the same on both sides. Let's double check this side now. Aha, this one's not the same. So 3 blocks high. That's not the same, and this is not the same. Aha. There's a slight disturbance in the matrix. So let's fill these in. Just like so. So 1, 2, 3 up. 1, 2, 3 up. And then bam. These got to get filled in. So then those go like this. Those go like that. And then these got to come out, it looks like, to be even. Just like so. I think we fixed that. Let's double check. So we'll check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So that looks right. Except that looks wrong right here. So I think that has to come out. Yeah. And then I think this is the same thing. So 1, 2, yeah, these aren't far enough back. So just like this. Cool. So boom, boom. Those are right. So that's the same thing. Let's double check over here and make sure we have the same look. 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 up. Those go down, those go down. Dude, this is coming together quickly too. I love it. So 1, 2, 3. Aha. That one's back one. Perfect. So that fixes that. So 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. And then these got to come out then. Cool. So that fixes that. So then this is 1, 2, 3 like that. That's got to come out. That's got to come out. That's got to come out. These got to go. Those got to go. And then these got to go. So these should all be somewhat similar now. 1, 2, 3. Just like so. So just like that. Cool. And then these just got to come out. And this should be somewhat similar. So 1, 2, 3, just like so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's double check these. Yep, those are good. These are good. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayo, we're making progress. We're making progress. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. So I think we fixed all of those now. So those all look the same. That way everything's symmetrical. Dude, heck yeah. Alright, so then now if we jump up the stairs, that takes us there. Gives us a completely blank view. And then the same thing here. We just have this staircase in the way, unfortunately. That was one of those funky staircases that I built in that we'll have to maybe retool our base slightly. But I think for the time being, it's actually working out pretty well. So let's take these all out. Cool. So those all go like that. So then these can go back. That way I can kind of get around for the time being. Cool. So that comes to that staircase. That goes to that staircase. And then this would be how I'm going to get up eventually. But I don't want to deal with that at the moment. What's up, UTTP? That'd probably be paper. Paper. I do not have any paper in my inventory, though. I do apologize. I have some copper. You want some copper? Oop. Moby, why are you barking, buddy? Hold on. Let me go see why Moby Man's barking. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. I think it's actually end the stream really quick, but I will be back a little later. Time to take a little breaky, but thank you so much for hanging out. And I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.